Good day. It's Friday, March 12th, 2021, and this is Michael Odom from Stay Awake. I follow the news and I try to report to people what's going on in the news. And just want to talk about our economy at the moment here. We're in such bad shape right now, unemployment. And there was an auction, Christie's, for a digital artwork that sold for just about $70 million. And I sit and I think about Trump and all the presidents that give tax breaks to the multimillionaires instead of donating the money for a good cause or something. They spent $70 million on a digital photo. It's not a painting you can hang up. And again, it's digital. That's just amazing what people do with their money. And I sit there and I think about the COVID bill passed, 50 to 49. 50 Democrats, all 50 Democrats voted yes, and all 49 Republicans voted no. This is to put food in our stomachs, to help people with rent. The economy is in such bad shape right now. And they voted no. And this is what I want every American to pay attention to. How your senators are voting. What they are doing that could help us. How is giving tax breaks to the millionaires helpful? While the middle class is sitting here suffering right now through this awful pandemic. And we have 75% of the American people that are in favor of the bill. It did pass, and Biden has to go around the country now selling it. It's already sold, he really doesn't have to, but he's going to the GOP land and tell them why this bill passed and how it's to help them. And I don't understand, but our health, food, rent, and everything is dependent on a few extra dollars that can help the middle class. I don't agree to it going to people making $150,000 a year, but we need the relief. Thank you, Biden. Then the mask mandate, the governor of Texas, as of Wednesday, it's no longer a requirement to wear masks in Texas. All businesses can open fully. And we sit here and let's just think about that. You have the Attorney General of Texas suing the city of Austin if they don't roll back their mask mandate. I guess Austin refused to comply with the governor, so the Attorney General is suing. You guys just went through a winter storm that was catastrophic. No water, no heat, no food. You couldn't get to the grocery store, no supplies at all. And right after this, you end the mask mandate. This winter was such a great winter for the common cold. It was almost non-existent because people wore masks. And it's for health reasons. And it's just unbelievable. And then I'm looking at Donald Trump. Got his word out. Said don't give donations to the Republican Party. Donate directly to him. Donate money directly to him, for he can take his private plane wherever he wants to, take his family wherever he wants to, do whatever he wants to on our donations. I hope people, and the ones that did, stop drinking his Kool-Aid. Trump is no longer president. Trump will never be president again. They're trying to make it harder for people to vote. Absentee balloting and mail-in balloting is what they're trying to stop. 80 million people that were eligible to vote in the United States did not vote. Voting has to be extended. Tuesday, the first Tuesday in November is voting day. And there's no way you can have everybody who's eligible to vote on one day. It's impossible. So that's the system that needs to be fixed. Not pulling back absentee ballot and mail-in ballot. That's what the Republicans want to do, to stop you from voting for who you want to vote for, who you would like to vote for. They're trying to make it more difficult. Life is amazing in and all itself, and we just want our voices heard. It's our right to vote, and that's why we need to stay awake, stay involved, listen to what's going on, not just vote every 2 years, or people that do every 2 years, not just to vote in the presidential election, but to continue your voice to be heard. We have to pay attention to who's voting for what in the Senate, in the House. For we, the American people, can make changes. Don't keep quiet. No, the George Floyd murder over the summer, we spoke out across the world of police brutality, police harassment. The world, his death sparked the world. Chauvin, the officer that kneeled on his neck for 9 minutes, started trial this week. They're still in jury deliberation here, picking a jury. And they have the government center, the courthouse, all blocked off, all fixed in, fenced in and all. Let justice prevail in the case. Let the people heard. And I don't know if it's the right-wingers or the people supporting Chavez who's out there who they're afraid of right now. So that remains to be seen. Let's follow this case and let's hear the verdict, and hopefully it's the right verdict. And we have Cuomo there in New York as well. Has 5 or 6 accusing him of unwillfully touching them or whatever. And I want justice to prevail on this. People, we have to listen to both sides. We have to hear what happened, if anything happened. There has been people, and you can Google it, Brian Banks, who just committed to USC on a football scholarship, was accused of rape, went to prison for 6 years, 5 years on probation, and when his accuser was her saying she fabricated the whole story. So, I'm not defending Cuomo in any way, shape, or form, but I don't want anyone to pass judgment until this is investigated. Yes, the police are involved. Someone said he touched them, but we have to make sure those accusations are true, not just somebody who fabricated a story. There's been too many, and I'm not defending him. If he touched anybody inappropriately, advanced his body in any way, yes, he should resign. But remember, we elected a president who said this grab him by the you know what. So it's like a double standard when it comes to certain things. It's Friday, March 21st, March 12th. I'm looking at my numbers backwards. Everyone have a good weekend, great weekend. God bless. Remember to stay involved. Hug your family. Kiss your spouse. And just stay involved. Make sure you're paying attention. God bless.